Ah, the beautiful, alluring Teresa. If I can give you what you want, I can give you Jane.
For a price.
Oh, you make my offer sound so crass, and it's nothing like that at all. All I ask is you allow me to have the pleasure of your company on a more intimate level.
You want me to have sex with you?
And you want Jane. Now, do you want her badly enough to be with me?
Fancy, who were you and your grandfather talking about?
I was telling Grandfather about this annoying guy I met.
Oh, great. Thanks to you, this annoying guy's life is probably ruined.
Mother, will you stop with this bit about me ruining people's lives just by talking about them?
Fancy, you don't know your grandfather. You don't know what he is capable of.
What about you, Mother? You were capable of loving another man, then passing off your son with him as father's.
I made a mistake, yes, but I think I've learned from it. You have to learn that what you say to your grandfather can have huge repercussions.
You make it sound like I told Grandfather to ruin a guy's life just because I almost got killed hanging out with him.
Oh, please tell me you didn't say that to Alistair.
Grandfather wanted to know how I was covered in fish guts, so I told him. It wasn't a big deal.
Maybe not to you, Fancy, but to Alistair? No, thanks to you, this poor boy's life is probably ruined, and the lives of his entire family.
Dad, I can't believe you were fired as chief of police.
What did the mayor say the reason was?
Something about me violating a clause in my contract.
This doesn't make sense.
Well, you know what? I think Noah's right. Me being fired has Alistair's fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, but wait, why now? You've been at odds with Alistair for years. I can't imagine what would have made him stick it to you now.
What are you smiling at?
You. I gather you'd like.
You gather wrong. You're a pervert and you disgust me.
Oh, no. No, it couldn't be.
Sheriff's gaining on Beth.
I've got you now, Beth. Damn! Headed straight to those logs! Turn, you tough turd!
Oh my God, Sheriff's gonna hit those logs. Sheridan! God. Sheridan!
Oh my God, Marty, that could have been us. We're okay. We're okay.
Sheridan! Sheridan!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You know, I'd love to know what set Alistair off enough to have the mayor fire me.
It must be what happened with Sheridan and Luis at the mansion.
Us searching for Marty and Beth?
Well, we pretty much took over the place. I mean, we chopped down every wall looking for Alistair's safe room. When he asked us to leave, Dad, not only did you refuse, but heck, you had the whole Harmony PD surround the place looking for Beth and Marty.
It was within my authority, though. There was a kidnapper on the loose with a stolen child.
But the kidnapper happened to be Alistair's illegitimate daughter. And the child happened to be Sheridan Luis's son, a son that you know Alistair wants gone at all costs.
Look, even so, Crane and I have been button heads for years now. What was it about today that sent him over the edge?
Dad, can I get you some coffee or something?
No, honey, not right now.
Hey, what's with the look?
I know why Alistair had our dad fired.
You want to tell me why?
Because of me. And Fancy Crane.
Stop it, Mother. I was just venting before when I talked to Grandfather. As for the guy, he's someone I met, not my boyfriend. I wouldn't even want to go out with him for coffee.
Fancy, that is not the point. Just please tell me exactly what you said to your grandfather.
Where do I start? Oh, Las Vegas. That's where I met him. Talk about smug and arrogant. He thought he was God's gift and then some. Can you imagine anyone being that full of themselves?
Gee, no.
Well, he was. And he told me about this other guy I was hanging out with. He said he was a loser, and it turned out he was right. The point is, he was a snot about it. Oh, and he pushed me in the hotel pool, too.
Now that I would like to have seen. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
Anyway, I forget how, but we wound up talking, and it turned out he supported himself gambling while his family thought he was away at graduate school. Oh, and he stayed at the hotel for free.
As management's guest?
No, as a sneak. He did a finagle with the hotel computer, running up charges, then erasing them. He even ordered us champagne and strawberries, and they were for free, too.
Fancy, you don't do champagne and strawberries with just anybody. I'm beginning to think that you really liked this boy.
No, I didn't. Well, I liked the way he kissed. And the way he looked in his underwear.
Fancy?
What? Soft lips and a hard bod do not a boyfriend make. Besides, I couldn't possibly like someone who got me into so much trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
It's like Pulp Fiction, but without the blood and...
Fancy, what is it? Oh my God.
Fancy, honey, are you feeling okay?
Well, Teresa, you've been with my son, my grandson, his half-brother. Why don't you make it 4 out of 4? Be with me, and you'll get Jane back.
No.
Why not?
Because I can't trust you, Alistair.
What has trust got to do with my proposal? It's all about power, the power I can give you to get Jane back. Because without it, you're definitely and slowly going to lose your daughter. Because Gwen and Rebecca are going to cut you out of her life. Uh-huh. Yes, out of her life, and you'll become this nameless face in the crowd. Is that what you want? To lose your flesh and blood? Because without my power, you'll never get Jane.
Maybe not. Maybe I will get Jane back all by myself.
And what if you fail? You can be certain to get Jane back because of me.
But what you're asking...
But no, I'm offering. Don't you want my power to ensure that you get Jane back into your life forever?
Yes. I need your power. I need it for my child's sake.
Sheridan! Sheridan! Oh my God, she can't be dead.
over, but I don't care what you do as long as I get away with Marty. Marty, honey, we're almost home free, okay? Mommy promises. Mommy promises.
Oh my God, it's flames. Charlotte!
All right. Sit there. You tell me what kind of trouble you were in before you came to Harmony.
You know what they say, Mother. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, that is not an answer.
It was no big deal, okay? This guy and I wound up in someone else's hotel room by accident, and the man staying in it came back and he'd found us, and he wasn't happy. That's all.
You're sure that's all there is to it?
Yes.
Okay, I guess all's well that ends well.
Not quite. Turns out the guy who gets on my nerves is from Harmony.
Really?
We bumped into each other at a club last night. I thought he was stalking me, but turns out he was there to burn the place down.
Did you say burn the place down?
There was a fire over at a sleazeball's club.
Spike, was he hurt?
Apparently, the place was empty by the time the fire department arrived, so luckily no one was hurt.
What's the problem? I thought you'd be thrilled about that place going up.
I might be. It's just that phone call I got. It was from one of my men who spotted Noah in the neighborhood soon after the blaze was put out.
Noah? Wait, my half-brother Noah?
Yeah. He was with a girl.
The owner of the club chased us to the wharf. I fell into the hold of this fishing boat and wound up at the cannery. That's why I came home covered in fish goo.
Fancy. His name, what is it?
Why? What difference does it make?
It makes all the difference in the world. Now tell me who he is.
Okay. Noah. Noah Bennett, Chief Bennett's son.
Oh, God, Fancy. Not only will Alistair ruin Noah's life, he's going to ruin Sam's life as well. With your big mouth, you have managed to destroy an entire family.
So you and Fancy push each other's buttons. I'm sorry, but Fancy had to have told Alistair what you told me and more to get him angry enough to have Dad fired.
Oh, I wonder. You know, just how close are Fancy and Alistair anyway?
Fancy was always Alistair's favorite. Even when I thought I was Julian's son, I was amazed at the soft spot that he had for her.
And it is my fault that Dad got fired. Look, it has to be.
Noah, you think it's your fault that Alistair had me fired?
So, do we have a deal, Teresa?
No. I can't do what you want.
Oh, yes, you can. You're just having some doubts.
No, I don't have any doubts, Alistair. I can get my daughter back, and I can do it by myself. Like I said, I don't trust you. I can't.
And as I said, trust has got nothing to do with this. It's got to do with juice. And right now, you don't have any juice to go against Rebecca and Gwen.
I do.
Oh, is that so? Huh.
I overheard them talking. They've got this secret. I'm gonna find out what it is, and then I'm gonna use it against them, and I'm gonna get my child back, and then after that, I'm gonna get Ethan back, too.
And just what is this secret that Gwen and Rebecca have?
Well, if I knew what it was, it wouldn't be a secret, now would it? It's got something to do with the information that was sent from my computer about Ethan's paternity.
You mean the information that proved that Ethan was Sam and Ivy's bastard son?
Yeah. It was sent from my computer. I was blamed for it, but they did it, and I'm going to prove it.
Uh-huh. You must think that you have something on Rebecca and Gwen, but I tell you something right now, they got you beat.
No, they don't. I'm gonna find out what it is. And the key to finding it is somewhere in this house.
It's possible. Probable, in fact. But ever since Rebecca fell down those stairs over there, and Ethan has denied you unsupervised access to the mansion, and why did he do that? This is my mansion. It's not his.
First of all, Alistair, I didn't push Rebecca down the stairs. And secondly, I will find out what Gwen and Rebecca are hiding.
I have no idea where you get your confidence from, but as beautiful and as ripe as you are, you don't have any power. You don't have any leverage. And you have no hope of getting to your goal without my help.
No. You see, I will. Somehow, some way, I will get to the bottom of whatever Gwen and Rebecca did.
You have no proof that they did anything. You don't have any proof at all.
You do. Don't you? You have the proof that I need to get Jane and Ethan back.
Sheridan! Sheridan, can you hear me? Oh my God. All right, maybe she's underwater, holding her breath till the flames die down. Sheridan! Sheridan! Sheridan!
You are my passion for life.
You know where I can find the proof that Gwen and Rebecca were the ones who sent the information to the tabloid.
Oh, I know a few things. Yeah, I mean, that I would be willing to share with you. Just for the pleasure of your company.
Where is it? Where's the evidence I need to use against Gwen and Rebecca to get my daughter back? To prove to Ethan that his wife betrayed him in the worst possible way, to get him to see that we belong together with our child.
Well, I have a question first.
What?
Would you be my friend?
Would I be your friend?
Yes.
What are you asking?
Well, it's a very simple question. I take great pleasure in seeing my friends happy. You know, when I give them something, they feel so grateful that if I come along, knowing they're my friend, and I ask them for something, they're very happy to give it back to me and give me what I want. Now, if you were my friend, I would give you the proof you need to get your daughter and Ethan back. If you're my friend.
Mother, don't be ridiculous. Grandfather would never come down on Chief Bennett or his family just because I went off about Noah.
Fancy, you are so naive. Alistair adores you, and he would never allow anyone or anything to upset you. And Alistair has hated the Bennetts since Sam's father was chief of police, and Ethan being Sam's son, that only intensified Alistair's rage. And you have handed him the perfect excuse to unleash his fury on Sam and his entire family.
Aren't you being overly dramatic?
No, I'm not. No, the feud between Alistair and Sam, it's been simmering for years, and it has a very, very short fuse, and you just lit it. There's an explosion coming, Fancy, and it is going to leave Sam and his entire family in shambles.
No, you think you're responsible for me being fired?
Look, I know I am, all right?
Why?
I met Fancy Crane out in Las Vegas. Only I didn't know it was her until we both got back to Harmony.
How could you not know it was her? She's in magazines all the time. Hey, is it true she dated the entire Australian Olympic swimming team all at once?
Okay, try to focus.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Look, just to make a long story short, all right? Fancy and I pushed each other's buttons big time. She probably ragged on me to Alistair, and then he had you fired, in order to get even.
Look, just don't go blaming yourself for what happened, okay? Just because you and one of Alistair's granddaughters had words isn't the reason why I was fired. Alistair and I hated each other for a very long time. He wanted me to be his lackey from the day I became chief. Only I refused. Truth is, I'm surprised you didn't fire me a long time ago.
Even still, what if
Look,
Fancy...
just calm down, okay? My being fired has nothing to do with you. Now, I need to make a call. All right? I may not be the chief of police anymore, but at least I can check and see if Luis and Sheridan found Marty, or to see if I can help them.
I hope Sheridan and Luis get Marty back. I don't know what I would do if somebody tried to take Maria from me.
I know what you would do. You'd risk everything, even your life, to get your little girl back.
Sheridan, please, you can't die. I can't lose you. I need you. Marty needs you too. Sheridan, please. Sheridan. Look at that.
Please.
God, I thought I'd lost you.
Lost me.
Your boat, Sheridan, exploded when you hit those logs.
I remember. Marty, where is he? Where's Beth?
I don't know. I'll stop chasing back to get you. Now, don't worry, though, okay? I'm sure that the lake patrol picked her up.
Well, we can't take any chances.
Sheridan, please. You're still out of it from the explosion.
No, I don't care. We've
Sheridan.
got to stop Beth from getting away with Marty.
Marty, we made it. Sheridan's fish food. And we're on our way to freedom. Now Mommy just has to steal another car. And then we'll head north to Canada, okay?
Hold it right there, Miss Wallace. You won't be stealing any more cars today.
So in exchange for you helping me get Jane back, you want me to sleep with you?
I've been very clear about that ever since I offered to help you.
I would be prostituting myself.
Nonsense. You would be doing me a favor. Just like the favor I'm doing for you.
You're married to Catherine, Alistair.
And Ethan is married to Gwen, but that didn't stop you from committing adultery with him, getting pregnant with Jane.
Okay, that's different.
No, it's not. It's like our arrangement. What you did is you went out and did something to get what you wanted. Now, I want something. I want to be your friend. Your lover.
I don't even want to think of what Alistair is going to do to Noah and Sam. Kay, Jessica, even Maria could get caught in Alistair's crosshairs.
Mother, aren't you overreacting?
I wish I was. Oh, I need to get to Sam's and let him know trouble's coming.
Wait, Mother, wait. I don't want you getting everyone upset at Grandfather when you don't even know that he's done anything.
Fancy, I do know. I know the lengths that your grandfather will go to when he thinks that you have been hurt in any way.
What are you talking about?
When you were 5, I took you to the park to play.
You took me?
Okay, a nanny took you. Whatever. The point is, a boy from a local family bullied you, and you came home crying. And Alistair hit the roof. He was outraged that anyone would dare upset you.
But kids squabble all the time.
Alistair didn't see it that way. He saw it as an attack on you, and he retaliated.
How?
Well, first, the little boy's mother and father lost their jobs, and they were blackballed and couldn't find work anywhere else. And then the bank, owned by the Cranes, foreclosed on their house, so of course they had to move. And no one is sure what happened to them after that.
I had no idea.
Okay, well, now you do. And I hope that you will think about that family the next time you want to complain about someone to your grandfather. I just hope I hope that Sam and his family are still in one piece.
Yes, Detective, I know. The mayor called me. Yeah, well, actually, there is something you can do for me. You can give me the latest on the search for Beth Wallace. I know this is out of Harmony PD's jurisdiction, but I know you guys are keeping tabs on it. Yeah, well, what's the matter, Detective? That you can't tell me or that you won't? Hello? Hello?
Did he just hang up on you? What a jerk.
That really bites.
I'm sorry, we all are.
You know what, I like my job. But if one of his lackeys is made chief of police, the people in Harmony won't have anyone in their corner. The whole town will be owned and operated by Alistair Crane.
It's a chilling thought.
Was it ever?
I'll say.
And without any honest cops helping them, Alistair will make it impossible for Luis and Sharon to get Marty back.
You think Alistair would have Luis fired too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I need to get you to a hospital.
No. What I need is my son.
Sharon, your boat just exploded when you hit those logs, okay? I need to have you looked at.
After we get Marty back, now please, just get me to shore where Beth landed. We need to stop her.
Won't you just listen to me, okay? I've already notified the local authorities. As soon as Beth goes to shore, the sheriff is going to arrest her.
Both of you just stay away from me. I did not come this far to be arrested now.
I'm sorry, Miss Wallace. I'm not here to arrest you. I had my gun out in case Detective Lopez Fitzgerald and Miss Crane were close on your heels.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Your father sent us to help you, Miss Wallace.
Marty, did you hear that? Your grandfather wants to make sure we make a clean getaway.
If you follow me, ma'am, I'll get you on your way.
Better get a move on. Lopez Fitzgerald and Miss Crane will be coming ashore any minute. I'll stall as long as I can.
Thank you. This is incredible. When Daddy said that he doesn't leave anything to chance, he's not kidding. Well, I wish I could get Luis, but at least I get to keep you, Marty. You hear that, Sheridan? You loser! I won! Marty's mine. Forever.
There, Luis, at the dock. That's the boat that Beth took from the cabin.
You're right.
Hurry, Luis, we're almost there. Marty's almost ours again.
Friends. Very close friends. I'll give you what you want, and you'll give me what I want. Are you cold?
No. I'm disgusted. I could never be your friend, Alistair, ever.
Sheriff! Thank God you're here.
Detective Lopez Fitzgerald, Harmony PD. You have Beth Wallace in custody?
Marty, is my son all right?
No, hold on now. One question at a time.
Where is Beth?
Is she the woman that stole that boat?
Yes, I explained that when I radioed Shore Patrol.
Marty, where is my son?
I don't know, ma'am. The woman, Beth, must have taken the boy and left by the time I got here.
No!
Okay, did you set up roadblocks?
What about State Patrol? I mean, do they know to be on the lookout?
Slow down now.
Damn it, Sheriff, we're wasting time here.
Well, I'm sorry, Detective. But my department's not a big, fancy operation like Harmony PD. I don't have the manpower for roadblocks, and this being Seth's day off, it's just me. As for the state police, I was waiting to get a better description of the woman and the boy from you both.
All right, hold on a minute, because I gave a description when I radioed Shore Patrol.
I don't know about that.
Where's Shore Patrol now?
Out. Patrolling the lake.
Okay, why didn't they stop Beth when she came ashore?
I can't answer that.
You let Beth go.
Uh-huh. Are you accusing me of cavorting with criminals?
Alistair paid you off. Get out of my way.
My father paid off the sheriff and his men. How are we going to catch Beth now?
Hey, give me back my gun!
You ready to roll, Ms. Wallace? Boy is safely strapped in his car seat. Have a safe trip and a happy life.
Thank you. Please tell my father thank you for all of his help.
I will, ma'am.
I wish things had turned out differently with Louise. But at least I know he won't end up with Sheridan. Because she's never going to forgive him for not believing that Marty was their son before they had proof.
Louise and Sheridan are headed this way. You better go.
Thank you.
Did you see Beth and Marty?
No. Over there.
Please get my son back. Louise, stop the car. Beth can't get away now. I'm finally going to get Marty back.
I wonder if Louise and Sharon caught up with Beth to get Marty back. Or if Alistair's people helped Beth escape.
If Alistair hadn't had you fired, you'd know.
I could be helping Louise and Sheridan right now, not just standing here feeling useless.
Dad, don't say that, okay? We all love you and need you.
Yeah, Jessica too.
I know how it feels to be cut off. You know, that's what Alistair did to me when he found out that I was your son and not Julian's.
Sam, are you all right?
Ivy, how did you know something happened? Did you hear it on the news?
No, I was talking to my daughter, Fancy.
Oh, I knew it.
Noah. What happened, Sam?
I was fired as police chief.
I knew there'd be trouble, but for Alistair to go to those extremes.
Mother, did Alistair say he was planning something?
No, but Fancy told him about Noah, and I knew there'd be retaliation.
I knew this was all my fault. Dad got fired because I ran into Fancy Crane.
Only Mother could say she wants to be my new best friend, then start in on me about how I ruin people's lives without knowing it. Like I have all this power over my grandfather. Yeah, right. The great Alistair Crane is my own personal hitman.
We interrupt our regular programming for late-breaking news. Longtime Harmony Police Chief Sam Bennett was fired by Mayor Annawalt after an emergency city council meeting.
What?
No reason was given for the firing, but sources close to City Hall say the mayor was under pressure from Alistair Crane.
Grandfather, what have you done?
Oh, you cut me to the quick by saying we can't be friends, Teresa.
I'm sure I'm not the first woman who's refused you.
Well, Catherine did that on one occasion, but lived to regret it.
Well, I'm nothing like Catherine.
Oh, no, you're not. You're young, feisty, sexy, and probably great in the sack. And I'm man enough for you, and then some.
You know what? Just shut up because you're making me sick.
Well, I can make you very happy if you let me. I can make sure that you get your baby back and Ethan back. If you just give yourself to me.
No, I'm not going to give myself to you. I don't need you. I can get my daughter back and Ethan back by myself. I don't need your help. I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, you do need my help. Once you realize that, you'll come back to me, Teresa. And we'll become friends. Intimate friends.
Louise, you stopped the car. I'm finally gonna get Marty back. Who are you? Where's Beth?
Are you people carjackers? No.
What? No, we're looking for the woman who kidnapped my son.
Have you seen her? She got short brown hair, these crazy wild eyes.
No, and would you please stop waving that gun in my face?
Sorry.
Wait a minute. What if Beth is in the back seat making this man act like he never saw her?
Can I go home now?
Just a sec. I'm gonna need to look in the trunk.
This is outrageous.
Please!
Now can I go?
Beth and Marty must have already left.
You're never gonna find her, Sheridan.
What did you say?
Marty and Beth were long gone before you and Louise came ashore.
He's working for my father. We have to go after him. He might be able to lead us to Beth
Go
and
after
Marty.
him? How are we supposed to go after him, Sheridan?
Well,
We don't have a car.
Beth can't get away with Marty. There has to be something that we can do.
All right, look, could you calm down? Okay, I can't think.
Well, you want me to calm down. You want me to calm down. This could be my last chance to get my son back. My last chance! Marty, we're free. We're home free. Louise and Sheridan are finished. Marty! Marty!
Call me anything you want. That's not gonna help your family because their misery just started.
I'm gonna escape Sheridan Crane for good.
Some of your best assets are your gorgeous body. We can use that to our advantage if you're up to it.